Hi, this is Cooking with JC Cat, and we're going to make chicken strips. The first thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 400 degrees on bake. And then you want to mix paprika and half a tablespoon or teaspoon of paprika and lemon pepper, salt, onion salt, just a little bit of onion salt. Doesn't come out too fast though, so. And garlic salt. A lot of salt. And pepper. You want to take this and sprinkle it over your chicken. And this makes 9 servings. You could make however many servings you want, just divide. But I sprinkle this over my chicken. I cut them into 2-inch pieces, they're chicken breasts, into 2-inch strips. And I cut some of them in half because you don't want like a chicken strip this long. And then sprinkle all of this on here. I love chicken strips. I think that's everyone's favorite. So now we want to take our chicken strips over here. And we want to take 3, I've already prepared 3 slightly beaten eggs. And we want to take the chicken strips and dredge them in the eggs. So there's one. Now after we dredge it in the eggs, I didn't use my wet hand, dry hand, that's okay. We want to take a cup and a half of breadcrumbs. Now most people say to use Italian style, but I'm going to use garlic and herb just because I like everything really garlicky and oniony. So I'm going to use a cup and a half of that. So you take this from the eggs and you go from here to the breadcrumbs. Just roll them in there. And there's one. Then you take the second one, dredged in eggs, and just so on and so forth. Now our oven is preheated at 400 degrees, and you want to take some foil off and kind of fold it so that it fits. Alright, put it over. Now put all of your chicken on here. You don't want it sticking because then it'll tear off all the breading and it won't be nice and crunchy like you want it to be. Okay, big fat one. Ideally, you don't want to get them nice and fat because you want it more crunch, like a good ratio of crunch and chicken, you know? So you don't want it to be too fat because you have more chicken than you do crunch or vice versa. So they look good. I'm gonna pop them in the oven for 10 minutes. And after the buzzer goes off, I am going to take them out, flip them over, put them back in for 5 minutes, and then, or for 10 more minutes, and then they'll be ready. Here we go. Now I've chopped up strawberries, beautiful, beautiful strawberries, and I have put them in a bowl. Now I'm going to put some blueberries. This is for a fruit salad, not for our chicken strips, of course. And some grapes. I think green grapes go better in fruit salad just because they're more sour. And everything else in here is sweet, so it kind of balances that out a lot. And then I'm going to take the mandarin oranges, pour all of them in here. Love candied mandarin oranges, they're so good. And an apple. And then I'm going to take some of your favorite yogurt, whatever it is. In this case I'm doing peach because I want to put peaches in here, but I don't have any peaches, so I'm going to do peach yogurt. I'm going to take this off when I can get it. There we go. I love to do that. Pour this in here. There we go. And then here's the weird part. I'm going to take 1/8 of a cup of Splenda, and I'm going to pour it in here just so it's nice and sweet, and it kind of has that like that dessert taste, like you're being bad but you're not. So I'm going to take that in here and mix it all up with a spoon. And just look how pretty that is. It's nice and colorful, and it'll taste really, really, really good. Just make sure that the Splenda gets everywhere, and so that way someone doesn't take a big bite and they get a big bite of Splenda. It's probably not as pleasant as it could be. Alright, and then we wait for our chicken. We have 6 minutes and 7 seconds left. Okay, our chicken strips are ready to be flipped. Ooh, hot. Okay, ooh, they smell good. Alright. So now just flip them all, don't burn yourself like I'm probably about to. So I'm gonna flip them all over, and I'll be back with you in a second. Okay, flipping the last one, and put them back in the oven for 10 more minutes. And I'll see you in a couple minutes, or in 10 minutes. All right, it has been 10 minutes. So I'm gonna take them out and check them. They're sizzling, hear it? Whew. Smells good, looks good. Alright, now you always want to check the fattest one first. Just because if you check the skinniest one, it might not be done yet, so. I'm just going to cut this sucker in half. Perfect, all the way through, no pink at all. You have to make sure your poultry is cooked all the way through. You know, bad things can happen. So now over here I have my 2 favorite men, barbecue sauce and ranch. They're amazing. So I'm gonna put, my boyfriend's glaring at me. If you hear any baby coos, that's because he's holding the baby while recording. So I'm going to take a little barbecue sauce on a small plate. a little ranch, and really the amount you put on totally depends on you. I'm just gonna put a little bit just for presentation. So, Alec and I are gonna have some little finger ones, and these are awesome leftovers. If they get a little soggy because they've been in the fridge for a long time, just pop them in the oven really fast and they'll crunch right up again. These particular kind are not that crunchy, but I like them. Alright, after many difficulties with the baby, these are the plates. And I am going to add the fruit salad we made earlier. Just add a couple. It's actually a really bad spoon for this, but it's okay. Just add some to each plate. Make sure everyone gets a little bit of everything. Oh, yum, a hair. Try not to have any hairs in there. Just saying. Oh. And oops. All right. And those are our plates. Nice, somewhat, kind of, sort of healthy for chicken wings or chicken strips. They're not very crunchy, but they're not really supposed to be. They're nice and tender and juicy. So that's it. Try it, enjoy, and tell me how it was. So, next time we'll be making beef stroganoff. Join me later on Cooking with JC Cat. Alright, they're all done.
Yeah.